How to spend less when traveling. Tips from a pro traveler. Hi and welcome back to Travel World channel. In this video, I'm going to discuss how to spend less when traveling. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video from Travel World. How to save money when booking flights. 1 is to book early. Most airlines offer a discount for those who book their flight at least 21 days in advance. Another way to save money is to be flexible with your travel dates. Airlines often offer cheaper fares for flights that are not as popular. Also, try to avoid peak travel times. Flights during the middle of the week tend to be cheaper than flights on the weekends. How to save money when booking hotels. It can be difficult to save money when booking hotels. However, there are a few ways to do so. 1 is to book hotels that are not in the center of town. This can save you quite a bit of money, as hotels in the center of town are often more expensive. Another way to save money is to book hotels that offer discounts. Many hotels offer discounts for booking online, for being a member of a loyalty program, or for being a member of a certain group or organization. Try to book your hotel early. The earlier you book, the more likely you are to find a good deal. How to save money when eating out. When you're eating out, there are a few ways to save money. 1 way is to order an appetizer instead of an entree. Another way is to order a dish that's not on the menu. For example, many restaurants have a daily special that's not on the regular menu. You can also ask the server to recommend a cheaper dish. And finally, you can ask for a to-go box and take home leftovers. How to save money when traveling around. There are many ways to save money when traveling, and often the biggest savings can be made on accommodation and transport. Try to find accommodation that is central and close to attractions, as this will save you money on transport. Book your accommodation and transport in advance whenever possible, as this will usually be cheaper than buying them on the spot. Use public transport instead of taxis or Uber, as this will be much cheaper. If you are traveling in a group, try to split the costs of accommodation and transport. Make sure you pack your own food and drinks, as this will be much cheaper than buying them on the go. Do some research before you go and find out where the cheapest places to eat and shop are. Pack snacks. If you can't visit a local market, packing snacks from home is the next best thing. Look for protein-heavy items like jerky and protein bars, which can make you feel full and not take up too much space in your luggage. Bottled water can also shape up to be a considerable expense when you're on the go. Assuming you have access to a clean water source, pack your canteen, and consider a portable water bottle that can collapse to fit in your pocket. Take advantage of credit card-free night certificates. Some hotel credit cards, even those with sub-$100 annual fees, offer free hotel night certificates. Assuming the value of your hotel room is more than the credit card's annual fee, which it very easily can be, it could be a smart move to get one of these cards to save some money with a free night stay. Travel during the off-season. If you can travel during the off-season, that's not only a way to avoid crowds and the headaches that come with them, but you'll usually be able to get a better deal. Generally, flying earlier in the week, Monday or Tuesday versus Thursday or Friday, translates to better deals, and the second flight of the day is less expensive than the first. Justine Goodman, Travel and Weddings Editor of Refinery29. Rely on locals. Whether it's my Airbnb host, the barista I'm buying a coffee from, or the market stall owner I ask about what they're selling, I make a point to talk to locals. My favorite travel memories have come from locals sharing advice or inviting me somewhere, which winds up being so much cheaper than booking into a tour, and loads more fun. Erin Spence, editor and co-founder of Boat Magazine. Minimize attractions with entrance fees or cover charges. All over the world, there are attractions that cost money. During times of inflation, these types of charges will increase. In no way am I telling you not to go to incredible wonders of the world like the Sagrada Familia in Barcelona or the Forbidden City in Beijing, both of which require paid tickets acquired beforehand for entrance. But it's important to realize that most of enjoying a place does not require spending heaps of money. This is for a safety trick, but it goes for saving money as well because you'll save money if you are smart with it. Best tip is to avoid travel with a lot of cash, but to keep an emergency stash just in case of emergencies. Don't ever let anyone see you handling your cash stash, or where you stash an emergency credit card, i.e. don't keep all your credit and debit cards together. Stay at hostels and guest houses. Local guest houses and hostels are some of the cheapest accommodations you will find all over the world. So take advantage of them. Our favorite search engines for looking for guest houses and hostels are Hostelworld and Booking.com. Volunteer for free accommodation. Accommodation is usually the highest expense travelers will have when traveling, so if you can volunteer for a few hours for free accommodation, you can save a lot of money. Take overnight trains and buses. Save money while traveling by taking an overnight bus, train, or flight so you don't have to pay for a night's accommodation. Limit your drinking. After accommodation and transportation, travelers, especially backpackers, usually spend the most amount of money on alcohol. You can save yourself a good chunk of money by not drinking at all, but I know for most people that's not realistic. More realistic money-saving tips would be to pre-game before you go out, drink local beer and alcohol and not expensive imported beer, take advantage of happy hours, buy alcohol from the supermarket, and don't drink while eating at restaurants. By following these tips, you can save a lot of money while traveling and have a more enjoyable trip. Thank you for watching this video. Please make sure to like, comment and subscribe. See you in the next video.